Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for people who are very serious about doing manifesting. A lot of tarot readers will tell you the kind of stuff they know you want to hear so they can get their likes, their subscribes, all that positive feedback. Here, we take the energy. You see the 5 cards on your screen. That's all you're going to see on your screen, by the way, because I want to minimize distraction. I don't want you visually entertaining anything but the 5 cards, or close your eyes and get into a meditative state and listen. Because the pictures that you conjure up in your mind don't come from what you see on the screen. They come from your imagination, and your imagination is absolutely essential in helping you manifest. And that's what I am here to do, to inspire you. It is not probably one of the most fun tarot readings you're ever going to have, but I guarantee you it's the most honest. And what you see in the 5 cards are the energy signature right now. If it applies to you, go for it. If you feel it in your gut, if you feel it in your spirit, go for it. If not, just put it up on the shelf. A day from now, a week from now, a month from now, maybe even a year from now, it may apply, and you can come back and revisit. Because inspiration and focus are the key to manifesting. So, middle card is the Oracle card. It's where we begin because it gives you the overall feeling. And today the card is To Be Fair. When you get right down to it, I think that's what most people want in life, is just fairness. You know you're going to take some bumps and bruises. You got that. That's life. But you also want the good stuff too. And when you have people who, by their own words, want to control the world and you, when you have those people telling you you will have nothing and be happy, well, you know there's no fairness in that at all. People are gradually waking up to the scam, to the sham, to the criminality of it all. And as people wake up, we begin to find our freedom, find our voice again. All of it in an effort for fairness. To get the good and the bad in equal measure. Yes, nobody likes to get punched in the face, but life will do that once in a while, and that's what gives you backbone. That's what gives you character. It's just the price. It's like, for example, you have a job today. Now, you could have gotten that strictly through education, or you could get it through education and then working your way into a business. But every day you have to pay one way or another. That's how you keep your job. That's how you keep moving forward. In the end, you're chasing an illusion. You'll figure that out as you get older. But that is the price of doing what you're doing. That's what life is. So when we talk about equal measure, when we talk about fairness, we're saying, okay, look, I know you're going to throw some shit at me sometimes. That's just the way it is. But I want the good stuff too. I want the roses. I want the flowers. I want the good stuff too. Equal measure, at least. So, the number up in the right-hand corner of the card, to be fair, 38. 3 in usual tarot means that there's a third party involved. When we're doing manifesting, that's not the deal at all. And 3 means you're lining up your mind, body, spirit. Something we don't usually do. Very often we work against our own best interest. We're not even fair to ourselves. So the 3 talks about lining up mind, body, spirit. The 8 wants you to produce something tangible. Okay, there is an element of movement to something that is solid. So the idea today is to be fair. Give and take, equal measure. Here's our meme for today. It's from Khalil Gibran. And God said, love your enemy. And so I obeyed him. I loved myself. Wow. Stop and think about it. In many regards, that's true. As I said, we work at cross purposes with ourselves, our mind, body, spirit not lined up. That's why that 3 in the to be fair card is so important. Because you want to produce tangible results out of that alignment of mind, body, spirit. So when God says, love your enemy, begin with loving yourself. Now, that's not narcissism. Narcissism is self-hate. And you can tell because they're trying to destroy people around them. Okay? Real self-love is appreciation of what you have and helping to develop even more. You don't have to bring anybody down. What you're doing is lifting yourself up to be the best that you can be. And the fact of the matter is, it's the first step there to loving yourself and accepting yourself is accepting yourself that you're not perfect. Very often it is common, especially with the gals these days for some reason, that if anybody asks them how to rate themselves, they come up with a 10. 10 is perfection. And you see the person, you go, first of all, nobody's perfect. That's for starters. But you're nowhere near a 10. Yeah, well, I know, but that's why I'm keeping that thought in mind so you can delude yourself. Take a look in the mirror. Take an honest look. Be fair with yourself. Okay, I'm a 6. Good. Now love yourself at 6. Don't settle, but love yourself at 6. So being fair in this reading is being fair with yourself. Lining up your mind, body, spirit, and then producing the best you can be. And if you go from a 6 to a 6.5, that's progress. God bless you. You're wonderful. Let's begin the readings. Let's go all the way to the left. 4 of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas. Usually we get them from other people. We think they're our own thoughts. And 4 of Swords is recuperation, de-stressing, taking a time out. And what that 4 in this case I think means is self-analysis. You don't have to analyze yourself to the point where you analyze yourself, if you understand what I'm saying. We spend so much time trying to look a certain way or be a certain way or whatever, rather than looking in that mirror and go, I'm a 6. That's okay, though. That's okay. That's a starting point. I'm fine. And if I only make it to 6.5 in my life, I've made progress. God bless me. And so the 4 of Swords says, I'm taking a break from just over-analysis, from hating myself with my own thoughts. I'm taking a break. And the next card is equally important. It's the Judgment card. It's the Awakening card. It's kind of a rebirth. And on the card you see 3 people. A man, a woman, and a child. And what that talks about is going back into the past. There's something there that is an important lesson in you learning to love yourself. Maybe a person, an idea, a situation, memory, whatever. Take that and bring it into the present. Re-examine it with this new idea of being fair to yourself. And then carry that with you into the future. Because that's what the Judgment card is all about. Taking something from the past, bringing it into the present, re-examining it, and then carrying it with you into the future. That's where you get the completion, the integration. That new perspective. So we move to the next card. We need that new perspective because we just had this card, I think yesterday or the day before. It's the Four of Cups. Cups are things we love, people we love, memories we love. We're connected emotionally. And Four of Cups always says, you lack motivation. You're bored. Very much you're self-absorbed. You're trying to act like this 10, even though inside you know you're not a 10. And frankly, you're okay with not being a 10. But there's that pressure on you to pretend that you're a 10. And in so doing, you disconnect from yourself. And so you see this person leaning up against what appears to be a tree on a beach, looking at 4 cups that are spilled. They don't have any more love for themselves. They're not connected to themselves. They're not being fair to themselves. So how do you get back to zero, huh? King of Pentacles tells you everything that you need to know. Pentacles are things that we value, not just money. In fact, least of all money. Most of all, friendship, love, health, gratitude, joy, purpose, peace. Those things that money can't buy. And the King of Pentacles is someone who assumes responsibility. Someone who works on their value system and works diligently on their value system. What is important to me? Now, when I establish what's important to me, not anybody else, but to me, being that 6 is fine. Because I see where I need improvement. We all do. But if you can get to the point where you see yourself as an example, a 6, and you see looking straight on, I'm a 6, I'm happy with it, I'm not content, I want to be a better person, but I'm okay with it. I don't have to force myself into thinking I'm a 10 when I know the whole time I'm not. I'm a 6, I'm comfortable with it, and I build from here. When you get that, you are being fair to yourself. You are giving equal measure to yourself. You're loving your enemy, yourself. It's real simple, it's real direct, but to do any of that, you need a great value system. You got to know what's important to you and why it is important to you. And then be that 6 and grow like a beautiful flower. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested Tarot reading. Between now and the next time we get together, peace and blessings.